welcome to the fire. Let me tell you a story of a man who sought power and ignored its consequences. In a small African village, there was a man named Olajide. A father. A husband. A healer. But more than anything, he wanted power, real power, the kind that made men fear and respect him. He was a native doctor, skilled in casting spells and reading signs. But his ways were not like those of his ancestors. No, he followed the path of the Celts, studying their symbols, their rituals, their magic. Yet, no matter how much he learned, it was never enough. His spells were weak. His words carried no weight. He wanted more, he needed more. So, one night, he made a decision. He left his home, his wife, and his 2 children, Kin and Chioma, behind. He traveled deep into the forest, far beyond where the village drums could be heard. There, in the heart of the darkness, he found them. The demons. They stood waiting, watching, their eyes glowing in the shadows. One of them spoke. "You seek power." Olajide nodded. Another laughed. "Then meet the one who can give it to you." And that was when he appeared. A being too great to describe, tall, mighty, covered in light. But this was no angel. On his head were 2 great horns, black as the night. In his hands, a flaming sword. Olajide fell to his knees. "Power," the being said, "is not given freely. It is earned through sacrifice." Olajide swallowed hard. "What must I do?" The being smiled. "Your blood must pay the price. Your children. Their souls for your strength." There was silence. And then, Olajide spoke the words that sealed his fate. "I accept." The ground trembled. The deal was done. When Olajide returned home, his body felt different. Stronger. His mind was sharp, filled with knowledge beyond his years. He had the power he had always wanted. But inside his house, there was no welcome. No laughter. His wife lay lifeless on the floor, eyes wide in terror. His son, Kin, sat in a corner, rocking back and forth, whispering to things unseen. His daughter, Chioma, stood trembling, her eyes white and empty. Blind. Olajide fell to his knees, shaking. This was the price. He had what he wanted, he was now powerful, feared by all. Villagers whispered his name with fear, no one dared challenge him. But he had no home to return to. No wife to hold. No children to love. He had power. But he had lost everything. And once the price is paid, it can never be undone. Power is desired by everyone. But only few understands that there are consequences. That will be all for tonight. Don't forget to like and subscribe.